Probably doing a shorter stream today. Run out of time a little bit. I have a small visual upgrade on OBS's side. Spend a little bit more time trying to make that more appealing visually. No upgrade to my brain, so hopefully I don't go needing for it in this streak. So like a good round here would be getting up to 1,000 castle points without any risk involved. Intimidate settlements. I'm guessing it's a flying or a bird keeper or flying type trainer from the first two. And that is Jan Mega. So I do not need I don't think I need a white herb to take out the first two. I definitely don't need a white herb on Azelf to get the KO on Settlements. So I can save money there. I don't need to buy the white herb for the Intimidate lead. Gengar can cover Moltres with Shadow Ball. I'm not sure if Moltres would feint to a -1 explosion for certain or not. I suppose maybe Settlements could also survive. I think it's very unlikely that they both survive though. But I suppose the difficulty is that in this match, I really need Gengar to take out Yanmega. Because Yanmega can beat Aerodactyl, it's got speed boost, that's one of the really dangerous abilities. And it's got enough PP on its moves, even though they all have only 3 PP. The fact that it's fast and it gets an Ancient Power hit in before the substitute, that will bring me down. Because Ancient Power versus the Aerodactyl will do more than half. That brings me down too low. So I guess it is a white herb explosion then from Azelf to offset the Intimidate. And then Gengar can explode on Yanmega. Does Gengar also need a white herb? It might do. I guess I can lead off with Protect on Gengar and substitute on Aerodactyl against Yanmega, and then no matter what it targets, it's coming down. Once it targets Gengar, I can Destiny Bond. The issue with that is that it would be faster on turn 2, and I've just protected, so a crit on Gengar would be a problem. Got a feeling it's a double white herb, which is very annoying. Yep, I think it's a double white herb. And then I suppose the offshoot of that is that with white herb, Azelf can get these KOs easily. And they're both still slower. I need to leave Yanmega alone though, I think. It'll be a single target explosion. Gengar might be able to do that, but I don't want to risk it. So that's double white herb for the Intimidate. And leftovers for the future, but also in case I'm wrong about the roll on Yanmega here. I will Shadow Ball just in case one of them survives. They shouldn't survive. But it's a just in case scenario. And then I need to blow up on Yanmega before Speed Boost activates. I might have been able to boost that Yanmega's level. I'm not going to lose sleep over it though. It's only net 7 points for raising a single level. Those do add up over time, but the occasional one won't matter. It's probably a starter spam trainer. Yeah. With Torterra too, it's looking like it. It's for Alligator 2, that's the White Herb starter, I think. So these three, much simpler. Azelf hits Typhlosion first, and Typhlosion always faints, which means that it becomes a single target explosion on the Torterra, which is important because it means that it can be taken out. And even if it survives, I get the Shadow Ball it. The Feraligatr will survive Gengar's explosion, but I can Destiny Bond it. Feraligatr will see a kill with Aqua Tail on Aerodactyl, but because it sees a kill with Shadow Ball, or not Shadow Ball, Shadow Claw against Gengar, it prefers to go for the high critical chance KO over the regular critical hit chance KO. And even if I waste all my Destiny Bomb PP, it's actually still fine. I mean, I'll still win that game. So I can boost the levels of everything here. There's nothing that stops me doing it, I don't think. I don't think I need any items for those two. That lead is not bulky enough. And then Feraligatr 2 is still too slow at level 55 to be a nuisance. So Azelf needs nothing, Gengar needs nothing. Should be a fairly simple game. I'll Shadow Ball Torterra just in case it survives. So it can target Aerodactyl here, it's just more likely to target Gengar. Yeah, there's a Shadow Claw. The AI cannot resist going for the KOs. Even after Destiny Bond. I mean, the AI has no understanding that the players use Destiny Bond. That's how the process actually works there. Glaceon 1, I suppose, is a bit of a problem. Only problem if Azelf misses the explosion. Quick Claw. Quick Claw lacks Incense Duo is infamous. Infamous for causing problems. So I'll have to leave something at level 1. Slightly unusual. It's a set 1 trainer. I thought it was an evolution trainer, but it's a set 1 trainer instead. Those are rare. In fact, what can they be? Actually, I'm not interested enough to check it right now. Pay attention on the match. I think I need to leave Gengar at level 1 so that Flareon never targets Azelf. I need to leave Gengar at 1 HP so that Flareon will never target Azelf with Fire Fang. Now, Explosion will... They have speed tied, aren't they? Yeah, they're both 55 speed. Explosion will always KO Flareon, but Glaceon might survive. If that happens, it's not too bad. I just need Gengar to take out Kingdra, which can do with a Lychee Berry. So it's probably Lychee Berry on Gengar. And if Glaceon dodges both of those explosions, it will then be Glaceon against Aerodactyl. Now, Ice Beam and Water Pulse together are 15 PP, which Aerodactyl can't actually stall out. So I need to hit. I do need to hit. Or I need Glaceon to be stupid after it runs out of Ice Beams. But this 5 PP, I'll be at 75% HP when Ice Beam runs out of PP on Aerodactyl, which is enough to be outside of Water Pulse range, I think. So Glaceon 1 should act stupidly. It should eventually want to double team instead of just Water Pulse, since Water Pulse won't KO. But if it gets a few Water Pulses in a row, it will then be locked into Water Pulse because it'll be able to see the kill coming. All of that is to say, the alternative is that, because this is crucial, because Kingdra 1 is Sniper and not Swift Swim, I can explode and Destiny Bond on turn 1. Destiny Bond will take out Glaceon if it dodges, and then it will be an Aerodactyl versus Kingdra 1v1, which is slightly better because Kingdra only has 13 PP between Surf and Dragon Pulse, factoring in the chance it has to... I mean, the fact that Aerodactyl has pressure, and there's also the chance it has to just use Rain Dance, which should happen when it's out of Surf. Now, Surf is an 8 PP move, which is a bit more awkward, since I think I'll be in Dragon Pulse range when it runs out of PP anyway. At worst, I have Roost there, and 90% of the time, Gengar does survive and is able to blow up on Kingdra. Well, actually, I'd be Destiny Bonding. I will need to heal Aerodactyl for that. Azelf doesn't need anything except healing. Oh, wait, there's a problem with this plan, which is that Flareon can Quick Claw Gengar, which happens before Azelf explodes. So it can Quick Claw its way into Gengar, and then Azelf doesn't take it out. That's annoying. Is it going to be a double heal then? It might have to be a Wide Lens Explosion from Azelf, actually. Take out Glaceon 1 more reliably. I think it might have to be a Wide Lens Explosion. I'm seeing another way out of this. That's expensive, but it's not exorbitant. I don't want to boost the level of Glaceon, though, because of the increased power it sees from Water Pulse doing more damage to Aerodactyl. So we'll raise the level of Flareon. And we'll raise the level of Kingdra, since it will faint to the Lychee Berry Explosion from Gengar then. I guess the last point actually is, do I ever want to explode with a Zelf on turn 2? The thing is, I just rather have a Zelf have the Wide Lens, I think, than Gengar. Because I could explode with Gengar on the lead duo as well. Especially since I raised Flareon's level, it means that Gengar's explosion always hits Flareon before Glaceon. The advantage of that is that I don't need to buy the Lychee Berry on Gengar if I Wide Lens Gengar. I suppose that's better then. So I heal and Wide Lens Gengar. And if a Zelf misses, it misses. I think I still win that 1v1 at the end. Not forgetting something here, am I? Wide lens Gengar needs to be at full health. It'll be outside of Firefang range from Flareon 1. The Zelf doesn't need anything because it's going to protect on turn 1. They're both going to target it. And then it's going to blow up on Kingdra at the end. I do need to heal Aerodactyl, I suppose. Because it does actually matter for the Glacier matchup. Even though it seems like a small detail, it does matter. I need to be above the Water Pulse range. The only problem with this line is that Azelf is running a bit low on Explosion PP. It might mean I have to... Because I exploded on Moltres in the first game and that was a pressure explosion. This is a pressure explosion too because Aerodactyl's pressure applies to what Azelf does. It's annoying. I will probably have to buy a PP restoration for Azelf in this round because of that. Unless there's a game where Azelf doesn't have to explode, which is rare. It's Donphan. Another quick Clawmorn. It's not too bad. I mean, I can heal. But Azelf is going to need assistance. Take that out. That's the Licky. It's quite a bulky opening duo. There's one with Lax Incense. So Quick Claw and Lax Incense. Another duo lead. And those are the worst ones. What's really awkward about this is Gengar's explosion is not enough to take out those two. So Azelf will have to explode, and the problem with Azelf exploding is that they're not going to want to leave Azelf alone unless I heal it. And also I think Azelf needs assistance anyway to take out Donphan, so that's a heal and a Life Orb on Azelf. And Licky can survive, which is not a problem because Gengar will Oko the Skuntank. I don't think Gengar will actually get Licky with the single target explosion, but we can see. It doesn't seem like it would be powerful enough. 115, and then Licky is 217 HP at level 50 as well. Actually, this could be... I was thinking it's a set 4 train. This could also be a PI, because they all have an Oko move or explosion. Annoying anyway. That's going to have to be a wide lens itself. Actually, Life Orb is after. One bonus of this is I do get to heal Azelf, so I can heal its PP at the same time as its HP. That's one small bonus. I can level up the Licky. Since I don't think it's going to survive the Gengar explosion anyway, let's be real. So I might as well level it up so it dies to the Azelf Life Orb, but not anything else. The Skuntank I'm going to have to leave alone so it dies to it does need to faint to the Gengar explosion, which requires it to be level 50, I think. But the first two I can level up. Now, if I level up Donphan, it still won't see a KO on Azelf, will it? Stone Edge, don't think so. Stone Edge about 100 to Azelf. At level 55, so that's safe. Licky is safe because the only thing it could do, which is annoying, is explode. But actually, it's no, that wouldn't be annoying. That would be really helpful because it doesn't even hit Gengar, obviously. I need to heal you, and I'm going to take the advantage of this to restore the PP on explosion, and I need to give you a Life Orb so you can KO Donphan. Just realised something. What if Domfan survives the life orb explosion? Is that possible? Level 55 calc. I hate the level 55 calcs. It's not very intuitive. I'm expecting Domfan to faint that, I guess, but it's not guaranteed. What I can do, I suppose, is I can protect on turn 1 with Gengar as a self flamethrower's Domfan. The reason why that's safe is because Domfan will faint to Licky Licky's explosion, which is the only thing that could go wrong on turn 1 if I do that. So that would be Flamethrower Protect into Destiny Bond Explosion. The worst case scenario there is that Quick Claw activates on turn 2 and Explosion misses Licky Licky. I suppose I lose if that happens, don't I? I'm going to have to send... it's embarrassing. I'm going to have to send Domfan back down to level 50, I think. 188 defense. I'm going to have to send you back down to level 50. It's really embarrassing, but I'm going to have to do it. 15 CP spent on nothing, but it's better to be safe. So we did miss a Licky Licky, which is fine. It's annoying, but fine. Skuntank is definitely fainting to this, right? Yeah. And Licky Licky survives. Maybe Licky Licky would have been taken out at level 50. But I'm not worried about this last 1v1. Since Power Whip only has 5 PP. Total. I'm going to take opportunity to Toxic. It just accelerates the match slightly. If I was really worried about losing, I would have gone for the Roost instead of the Toxic. Since Roost can't miss. And it was a PI trainer. It's Ludicolo 2, isn't it? It's impish. Base 80 speed. That's Venusaur 2, isn't it? It's probably a set 2 trainer. It's an Executor 4 though. So a grass type trainer, not set 2. So anyway, the game, Zelf still has Life Orb intact, so I just explode in the first 2. And then I Destiny Bond the Executor. Executor might not target Gengar. But if it's targeting Aerodactyl, it's doing it with Leaf Storm. And if Leaf Storm hits Aerodactyl's sub and breaks it, then I'm actually fine with that. I don't think a Gengar is going to be able to take out Executor 4. I think we've lost too much special attack investment to do that. Yeah. So its Shadow Ball won't take it out. Its explosion probably does take it out at level 50, while its Shadow Ball doesn't, but I quite like raising its level, just because I get so much more points out of it, so that's probably that. Raise everything's level. Destiny Bond. Let me see what. We're at 1, 2, 2. That might be Psychic range. It's also probably Ancient Power range. Now, I really don't want Ancient Power to hit Aerodactyl. I suppose we're not really wanting to. We're 1, 3, 3, but that's also going to be Ancient Power range from a level 55 Executor with the Expert Belt modifier. It's going to be Psychic range too, probably. Since it has like 213 special attack, doesn't it? Level 55, just saw that. So that is a healing moment on Aerodactyl. I guess I can take it. It's also an opportunity to heal the PP, I suppose. Gengar's going to be okay on PP this run at least, and Azelf won't need any more. So I'm going to explode. Explosion definitely kills the first two, so I'll just waste Shadow Ball's PP. It's definitely possible that this is Leaf Storm onto Aerodactyl. This could also be Leaf Storm onto Aerodactyl, but it's only Leaf Storm only has it only has 5 PP. Yeah, there's a few more things I've got to do this evening. I don't think I can continue to streak past this first round of 7, even though I'd quite like to. Probably an Evolution Trainer. Jolteon 3. And Vaporeon 4. Relaxing Center's annoying. What's even more annoying is that Jolteon 3 is fast and Gengar at level 45. The Vaporeon is fine if Gengar can get that far. It's not actually fine if it's a 1v1 versus Aerodactyl, though. It's got too much PP on Surf, Ice Beam, and Shadow Ball combined, which all break the sub, obviously, on Aerodactyl. I suppose what I can do, if I drop Jolteon's level and I heal Gengar, Jolteon will be targeting a Zelf. So I suppose I have to do that. And explode with Gengar, since Gengar still has the wide lens. And Aerodactyl will beat Jolteon 3 in the 1v1. So I'm going to have to do that, aren't I? Positives are Flareon 2 can be promoted in level, since it will faint at level 55 to Gengar's explosion, and obviously Vaporeon faints at level 55. I have to send Jolteon down though, so that it doesn't see a kill versus the Azelf. I'm sending Jolteon down so it doesn't see a kill into Gengar. Yes, that's right. The heal Gengar. 55, 45, 55. It's 180, which is fine. The heal Gengar. only got 2 matches left. I won't need to heal the PP, I don't think. The level 45 Jolteon might break your sub with Shadow Ball, mightn't it? Wonder only has 5 PP though. And Yawn, actually no. Yawn will interfere with Shadow Ball. As long as Shadow Ball doesn't KO. And it won't do. Okay, so it's guaranteed. I don't need to worry about Jolteon 3 then against Aerodactyl. Not at level 45. Cool. So Jolteon was guaranteed to attack Azelf there, as Shadow Ball only kills Azelf and it doesn't kill a full health Gengar. And then I get to blow up here. I don't think there's any other way than to blow up though. Don't think there's any way to save Azelf. Last game of today, I think. I've run a bit low on points, but the wide lens buy was very annoying. So for Alligator 4, there's 21 IV. That's Dugong. It's good though. The lead duo both faint. I don't think I get for Alligator with Gengar's explosion, but I get it with Azelf's. Right on 4. What's annoying about Rhydon 4 is that I would normally be able to bait most Quick Claw mons into attacking Gengar because I can Destiny Bond on turn 1. It'll be active for the Quick Claw, but Rhydon will see a KO on Aerodactyl with Stone Edge. So the 1 HP Gengar isn't very good bait. I guess I can heal Gengar. And I can Destiny Bond and then Shadow Ball. How does Rhydon play around that? It plays around that by getting the Quick Claw on turn 3 instead of turn 2. Oh, it feels so... I really don't want to skip this because the lead duo is so vulnerable to being exploded on. Like for Alligator Dugong, it's a perfect lead duo. I'm not seeing a way to protect Aerodactyl. Something that would seem like a good idea but doesn't work is, what if I gave Aerodactyl a Charty Berry, so Stone Edge damage is halved? It wouldn't see the kill. But the problem is that the AI doesn't understand about berries when it's calculating the chance to KO a move. I could give Aerodactyl a Focus Sash. And Gengar a Focus Sash. Because then it takes 3 turns for Rhydon to get through them both. So the best thing Rhydon could do against that situation would be to attack Gengar twice. Oh, no. I've got it backwards. I'll tell you what, I've got it backwards. What I need to do is drop Rhydon's level so that it doesn't attack Gengar. And I can leave Aerodactyl where it is. Rhydon will always be using Stone Edge into Aerodactyl, even at level 45. Then I can Shadow Ball it twice with Gengar. If I want to be really safe, I can also equip a Focus Sash. But Gengar always gets 2 turns because Aerodactyl can protect, which goes before Quick Claw. The offshoot of all of that, obviously I can raise the level of the first 2, which is really nice. That's a level 50. Dies to Azelf, and level 50 dies to Azelf. I'll send you down to 45. So that you don't see the KO on Gengar. Then I will heal Gengar. Now, one extra point here. I could give Gengar choice specs, because that means it would OHKO Rhydon. In one shot, I think. It would just take out Rhydon. But I shouldn't have to do that. I should have enough time. You know, I always get 2 turns, and Shadow Ball always KOs. There's nothing the opponent can do. I'm a little bit nervous about doing it, but yeah, I forgot. It's easy to forget that Aerodactyl can also act as bait. It will explode here, and just I guess I'll Destiny Bond. The best move to have used in case, for whatever reason, Rhydon does decide to attack Gengar. It should be impossible though. Aerodactyl always gets attacked by Stone Edge here. Nice Shadow Ball. It's funny that he got the Quick Claw as well. Doesn't actually matter what I do here. I guess I'll substitute, just in case it doesn't attack Gengar for some reason. It doesn't attack Aerodactyl for some reason. Alright, let me see what the time is. I've only gone for just over half an hour. I guess I can do one more. I feel like this. I'll do one more. That's Latias 4. King's Rock, Zapdos 3, because there's only 1/4/2 attack. And that's Regice 4. Not seeing a problem here. Just thinking about the role that Gengar would get against Regice. It might be a bit dicey. Because Regice is going to want to attack Aerodactyl over Gengar, because Ice Beam will take out Aerodactyl. I guess that means I can Shadow Ball and then explode in it. The opening duo I can definitely just explode on. Because this Zapdos is 100 speed Jolly. That's 182 at level. Let me see. I'm pretty sure this is 182 and not 183. Because of the way that it's because of the way that the nature applies the speed boost after the raw calculation. Yeah, it's 182, so it's slower than Azelf, in other words. could just blow up on that, and obviously I can blow up on the Latias. 77182. I'm gonna have to leave Regice at level 50 so that it faints to Shadow Ball Explosion, I think. The Shell Bell healing that it will get on Aerodactyl won't matter. Actually, I'll just protect turn 1 and then substitute turn 2 so it doesn't get any Shell Bell healing to eliminate that possibility. I do have to leave it at level 50, I think. And I will equip Leftovers before I forget. The Zelf doesn't need anything. Gengar doesn't need anything. But this is always going to be Ice Beam on Aerodactyl, because that's a guaranteed KO, giving me a chance to use Shadow Ball. And then I'll substitute so Gengar doesn't KO a crit or anything. Wide Lens Milo is Milo free because it runs Hydro Pump Blizzard. And this is Tyranitar free. The sand is annoying because it means that the other Pokemon doesn't survive. Oh, that's annoying. I'm gonna have to Citrus Berry something. The good thing about sand is it takes out Tentacruel, I guess. So I can explode the Zelf, and I get a single target hit onto the Tyranitar. But Gengar doesn't get a single target hit onto the Tyranitar. So Tyranitar survives. Yeah, Tyranitar's going to survive the explosion, the double explosion, I think. Unless, I guess I can Lychee Berry explode with a Zelf. If I Lychee Berry explode with a Zelf and I Shadow Ball, it will take out Tyranitar free, I think, won't it? There's no way it survives that. So Lychee Berry and Citrus Berry. Yeah, that's going to be necessary, I think. On the other hand, Sandstorm special defense boost means Aerodactyl's survive Tentacles moves. Do I not need to buy the Citrus Berry then? And also my last used move is Shadow Ball. Not seeing a punish there. And Tentacle's dead in 16 turns to, well, 17 turns to Sand. I'm at 133. I would be fine. I don't think I need to do anything apart from Lychee Berry then. So Lychee Berry is needed for the Tyranitar. What's hilarious about this, I almost can raise Tyranitar's level. The reason I can't raise its level is because of Aquatail. Aquatail can miss Gengar. And then if I Destiny Bonded on the Aquatail and it missed, it would then be a 2v1. So I've got to leave Tyranitar at level 50. It's kind of annoying, but it's just how things go. With Sand up, I can definitely raise Tentacles level. Let me double think. With Sand up, does Tyranitar ever survive Lychee Explosion and Shadow Ball? It probably does, actually. In which case, I guess I just explode. I double explode in turn 1, which is fine. Wait, do I get to level it up then, in that case? I think I can level up Tyranitar, because I'm exploding with both Pokemon. There's no way it survives. It'll be a Lychee single target explosion from a Zelf, hitting it, and then Gengar's explosion too. Surely it dies to that. And then Tentacle, its level doesn't matter because it's getting PP stored. And we're in Sand anyway. Triple level up. I could Citrus Berry Gengar. It's a bit cowardly to do it, but it means that... Well, actually, it doesn't improve anything because Aerodactyl can't beat Tyranitar. There's no reason to do that, actually. This will be a close one. This is going to be a close match. It's going to look close. Yeah, look at that damage. Not a Shadow Ball at level 55, but dead to almost anything else. I wish Gen 3 didn't have to pick the target with Protect and Substitute as well. Interesting, it didn't actually even use Surf. Ah, yeah, because the last move was Shadow. It wasn't. No, it wasn't Shadow Ball. I'm not sure why it didn't Surf actually. There's Surf. That actually, it's strange to say, that actually kind of matters it didn't Surf. Because it's got one more PP than it should have. Oh my god, if it keeps mirror coating on the Protects, I'm actually in trouble. What is this? Why is it mirror coating on the Protect turns? It's a small problem actually, because I'm now thinking, do I have to? I'm gonna have to roost. Because I boost its level. Something about this situation, I mean, it doesn't actually matter too much what the decomp says. Something about this situation is promoting Miracle way too high. It won't. The one thing I do know is it won't be mirror coating in the near future, because it will get on low health, and mirror coat gets deprioritized at low health. I need to stop using mirror coat on specifically on the Protect turns. Okay, that cleans up slightly. I guess if you're gonna mirror coat, I'd rather heal And then protect next turn, maybe? I'm not sure what is causing this behavior. Really not sure. I guess I'll keep this in mind for the future. It needs to stop using Mirror Coat, surely. It's on low HP. This must be some kind of doubles glitch. Why Giga Drain? You're not out of Surf. I guess low HP it prefers to do Giga Drain. This is really weird. I'm going to have to check what exactly has caused this behavior. That was weird. That was a really weird game. I mean, I guess countercoat logic is just weird in this, in the AI's internal scoring systems anyway. Choice specs Slowbro free. It's probably a psychic trainer. That's Mr. Mime free. So nothing to stop Zelf exploding. 130 won't be close, even at level 55 it won't be close. I can just explode in those two. The fact that Mr. Mime has filter matters for Gengar's Shadow Ball, but not the explosion. Filter plus Cassid Berry is quite funny. I mean, I doubt Gengar even does sort of... I doubt Gengar will even get up to like 40 damage there. Probably in the 30s, which is quite sort of dramatically low. But a safe game. A safe game. Not seeing any problem raising all of these up. I guess the question is does Executor survive explosion from herself? It might do. Because if Executor survives, then Slowbro will survive, because I need to single target the explosion onto Slowbro. It's a problem if Executor survives, because if they both survive, then Gengar can't assist. If it was just Slowbro I was worried about, then I could have Gengar Shadow Ball. But I can't do that. And I can't have Gengar explode. So I guess it's a Lychee Berry, but it's a Lychee Berry with free promotions. Yeah, the Executor's got good base defense. It's, you know, it's not super high, but it's respectable. And combined with its good HP stat, I will need to Lychee Berry, I think. So they might have had a small chance of surviving without the Lychee Berry, but they're definitely dead with it. This will be a Protect explosion. Because Mr. Mime does actually beat Aerodactyl without being exploded on. It's quite high. This is a score point record, I think, for doubles. 941. That's not good. I recognise this any day. It's Latias free. No, it's not. It's Latias free. Which is worse, because it survives Gengar's explosion, doesn't it? It's Cresselia 4. Oh, that's awkward. So again, I can wide lens and explode with itself. And if I hit Latias, I will also be able to take out Cresselia. If I miss Latias, Cresselia will survive. Which means I need to Lychee Berry instead of wide lens. It's actually safer, because it means Cresselia always gets taken out, so I can Destiny Bond. Let me check that the last Pokemon loses to Aerodactyl first. Tran. Okay, well, you do lose to... Heatran does lose, so I can Lychee Explode, Destiny Bond. The issue with that is that Latias 3 is speed tie with Gengar. So that's Lychee and Salac and Explode. And I don't think I can raise... I can't raise Cresselia's level then, can I? And I can't raise Latias's level because it'll be faster than Azelf. Small bonus here maybe is that what if I... Is it cheaper? No. I was thinking I might be able to heal Azelf so they both get baited into attacking Gengar. And then I'd be able to Flamethrower before explosion, but that doesn't actually save me because Lychee Berry is cheaper than the heal. Just Lychee Berry Explode, Destiny Bond. Heatran 4 loses. So Salac on Gengar, Destiny Bond. Cresselia is too bulky to promote to level 55. I'm sure about that. Yeah, 161. That's too high. I can't give it another 10% on top of that. So Cresselia 4 has to be left alone. So does Latias 3. For bulk and speed reasons, respectively. But Heatran 4 can go up at least. Since it doesn't make a difference to Aerodactyl, how much damage it can do if it never does any damage. I've got 5 PP on Protect, which is actually completely fine because Flash Cannon and Magma Storm together only have 8 PP. So you need a Lychee Berry in case Latias dodges and it's not a single target explosion on Cresselia. And you need a Salac Berry so that it's not a speed tie with Latias and you always get the Destiny Bond off. Surprisingly annoying match. And after all that planning, we hit Latias. Now Heatran's targeting would be random. It saves me a bit of health on Aerodactyl if it does target Gengar though. I'm actually going to protect here on Gengar. Because if it's going to target Gengar, I'd want to do it on a turn where Aerodactyl heals slightly more. So if I killed it that turn, I wouldn't have got their leftovers healing from Aerodactyl. I'm actually going to Roost, so I can try and win it full life. Okay. I guess I'll protect since it might matter. It spends another 2 turns trying to target Aerodactyl. And I wish it hadn't missed the Magma Storm on Gengar, but whatever. Guess we'll waste a Toxic. Just missed Magma Storm on Gengar twice now. I'm just going to waste a Toxic. It's going to run me out of Destiny Bomb PP, isn't it? Yeah. Classic. Please attack this. Please kill. Just... It's 50-50 what it targets with Flash Cannon. Again, I'm going to have to protect. I think it might be out of PP. Or does it have a Magma Storm left? It does, yeah, it has a Magma Storm left. It missed all the Magma Storms against Gengar. It's actually not good luck. It's bad luck. It means I'm going to have to heal Gengar's PP. I guess I try and keep Gengar alive for points reasons. Wait, Magma Storm only has 5 PP. Oh, wait. Magma Storm targeting Gengar doesn't lose 2 PP. It loses 1. I've forgotten. So it actually has 1 Magma Storm left. Okay. Please. Well, it can't. I've run out of Destiny Bonds. I'll try and using Protect. Oh, I'd forgotten about Explosion being used first. Of course, because it's a valid target into Aerodactyl. Better than Earth Power. So Aero and Gengar both in PP issues, severe PP issues now. Probably going to have to be healed. That's Xatu. This is a tier 3 trainer. Cloyster. It must be Cloyster. There's nothing else it can be. Right, so I promote everything and explode. And I guess I Shadow Ball the Cloyster as I sub. I'm gonna have to heal something's PP, aren't I? I'm gonna have to heal, get Gengar's PP, as don't think there's any way around it. Now, Intimidate. Don't think that will matter. What's the bulkier one out of these two? It's Xatu, isn't it? Xatu will faint to an explosion. 90 goes to 99. That will faint to an intimidated explosion. And then the Masquerain gets a single target damage off, so we can promote these two. They get exploded on by itself. Don't need any modifiers, any items to explode in them. The Cloyster, I think I'm going to promote and have Gengar Destiny Bond it. I won't need the PP restore on Aerodactyl yet, and I'll probably do it next game anyway. Avalanche only has 10 PP. Hey, Elfie. Get intimidated, it doesn't matter. In case it does matter, I'm wrong. I will cover it with Shadow Ball. Opponent's monster take double damage this turn. Yeah, there's nothing close to that. I guess there's Helping Hand, which isn't as powerful as that. So Avalanche isn't a kill on Aerodactyl without the damage doubling. So this should be always an Avalanche into Gengar. Okay. I'm 99% sure that's targeting Gengar, but I don't want to be wrong and lose because of it. Why did it dive? Arrow. Oh, I promoted this level, didn't I? Oh, yeah. I guess it can see a kill. Probably not that likely, but it probably can see a kill, yeah, with Aerodactyl. It still won't see a kill. What's my HP value, actually? 144. I won't see a kill with Avalanche there, so I can just substitute here. It could Avalanche Gengar still. Interesting. I don't want to be run out of Destiny Bonds. Well, I know it can't Avalanche. I know I can't Avalanche Aerodactyl, so I might as well Toxic it. And if it does target Aerodactyl this turn, I'd want to Shadow Ball it, just in case. Yeah, of course you finally attack Gengar on that turn. If I was feeling really brave, I would not sub here, but I'm going to heal Aerodactyl next turn anyway. Well, maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. Maybe I don't need to heal Aero. There's only 2 matches left. That Cloister was really annoying. There's a problem with Avalanche is that it's got a chance to get a +2 randomly, a chance to get a -2 randomly, and if it gets a -2 on Gengar, it's not going to be attacking Gengar. And if it sees the kill with Dive on Aero, which is not going to be guaranteed, it's going to attack Aero instead with Dive. That whole sequence was unlikely to happen, but obviously not impossible. This is a funny duo, Latios and Latias too. Actually a little bit annoying because they speed tie, so I don't get the guaranteed single target on Latias unless I promote Latios. Registeel 2. It's going to promote the first. I'm not worried about the leads. They're both modest, aren't? No, they're both admin, sorry, not modest. So I can blow up on them with Azelf. And Registeel should always Ironhead Gengar, which is a Destiny Bond moment. What is my precise... Yeah, it's quite a funny lineup. What is my HP? It's 144. Will Registeel target a 144 HP Aerodactyl with Ironhead? It's actually a fairly massive problem if it does. I'm just going to heal it. I don't think Registeel will see the KO there at level 55, but I probably need to heal Aerodactyl anyway. Registeel 2 is very annoying to run into. Double team and leftovers. One of the few double teamers in Gen 4 which can actually ruin a team. So we'll send all of these up since they're still slower than the Zelf, which is the only thing that matters. So 121 Latias once Latias will faint to the Zelf explosion for sure. Then we can send this up to 55. 114. So with the 10% boost from being level 55, which I have to always remember, I really don't think that can KO Aerodactyl. But it won't matter because I've healed anyway. Boom, boom. No, I think Scarm 2 is better. I think Scarm 2 is... I suppose Scarm 2 is better before 49, and probably Registeel 2 is better after 49, because it's not as weak on the special side. Yeah, I'd say that. So it depends if the opponent's using random sets or not. But Scarm 2 is so good when the opponent's still using random sets, because you just know if it's physical or special. I don't know, it's close though, they are. I've never done a huge run with Scarm 2 post 49 anyway. It just feels like it would be difficult to use it correctly. Gosh, Wheezing Free is annoying at the back. So Lantern is fastened. Yeah, it's fastened Swampert by 7 points, which is important. It means I can explode and get the single target damage onto Swampert, which means Azelf doesn't need any assistance to KO these two in the lead. They can both be sent to level 55. And then Wheezing won't see a KO against Aerodactyl at level 55. It'll only see it on Gengar, so we can promote that too. So everything goes to level 55. Oh, let me just check I've got enough. I've got Destiny Bond PP left, and I've got 1 explosion left, which is perfect. So we boom, and just in case I'm wrong, we can Shadow Ball the Swampert. And then Wheezing will always attack Gengar here. Yeah, much shorter stream today because I've got 1 or 2 things to do this evening. So we don't get the exciting rounds where I'm tired and I start doing small misplays. We'll end at 119. Continue going. We've gone above 1,000 points. That seems like a big milestone in doubles because I was worried about this team leaking points again, but actually it's just slowly got up, which is a really good sign that it's got a good streak ahead of it. It's cool. I'll probably stream again